Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Country Talk. Today we have brought 50 big news for you. Let's start without any delay. Severe flooding strikes South America. Heavy rainfall has triggered severe flooding across parts of South America, forcing thousands to leave their homes. Emergency crews are conducting rescue operations while governments rush food, water and medical aid to affected areas. Asian countries hold regional trade talks. Several Asian nations have begun negotiations on a regional trade framework aimed at boosting exports and supply chain cooperation. Economists believe the talks could strengthen economic resilience amid global uncertainty. India announces new railway safety measures. Indian rail authorities have introduced updated safety protocols, including advanced monitoring systems and stricter inspections, to reduce accidents and improve passenger confidence across one of the world's largest rail networks. Europe faces energy supply concerns this winter. As winter deepens, European governments are closely monitoring energy supplies. Officials are increasing gas reserves and accelerating renewable energy projects to prevent shortages during periods of peak demand. New digital media rules rolled out. New regulations for digital platforms have been introduced to combat misinformation and improve accountability. Officials say the guidelines aim to balance user safety with free expression in the online space. Health emergency declared in parts of Africa. Authorities in parts of Africa have declared a health emergency following the rapid spread of a contagious disease. Surveillance has been expanded and vaccination drives intensified to prevent wider transmission. Road accident numbers rise in India. Recent data indicates a rise in road accidents across India. Safety experts are urging stricter enforcement of traffic laws and improved road infrastructure to reduce fatalities. Tourism trends shift toward quieter destinations. Travel experts report a growing preference for quieter, lesser-known destinations. The trend is boosting rural tourism and helping smaller communities benefit from increased visitor numbers. Global markets watch China's economic signals. Investors worldwide are closely tracking potential policy changes in China. Analysts say any significant adjustments could affect global trade flows and financial market stability. India moves to support startup ecosystem. The government has begun reviewing tax policies and funding rules to support startups. Officials say the move is intended to encourage innovation and attract long-term investment. Countries prepare for major climate summit. Nations are preparing positions ahead of a major global climate summit. Discussions are expected to focus on emission reductions, climate finance, and adaptation strategies. Rural development gains. Government priority authorities have emphasized faster development in rural areas, focusing on roads, electricity, healthcare, and digital connectivity to improve living standards and economic opportunities. Maritime security talks held among nations. Several countries have held talks on strengthening maritime security. Protecting major shipping routes remains a priority amid rising concerns over regional instability. Job growth expected in Indian manufacturing. Employment opportunities are expected to expand in India's manufacturing sector. Officials say skill development programs will play a key role in supporting workforce readiness. Scientists warn of extreme weather patterns. Climate scientists warn that changing weather patterns may increase the frequency of extreme events. Irregular rainfall and heat waves pose growing risks to agriculture and water supplies. Teacher recruitment. Accelerated in several states, multiple states have accelerated teacher recruitment to address staffing shortages. Education officials say the effort will help improve learning outcomes and reduce classroom overcrowding. Global food supply under pressure. International agencies warn that climate disruptions and rising costs are putting pressure on global food supplies. Experts caution that prices may increase further. India expands renewable energy capacity. India is accelerating the expansion of solar and wind energy projects. Officials say the push will help cut emissions and reduce reliance on imported fuels. Review of welfare programs begins. Authorities have launched a review of social welfare programs to improve efficiency and ensure benefits reach eligible citizens without delays or misuse. Transport strikes disrupt European travel. Public transportation strikes in parts of Europe have disrupted daily travel. Negotiations between labor unions and governments are ongoing. Water conservation campaigns launched. Several regions have launched water conservation campaigns amid declining groundwater levels. Citizens are being encouraged to reduce waste and adopt sustainable practices. New space missions announced worldwide. Global space agencies have announced upcoming missions focused on scientific research, satellite communication, and deep space exploration. Women's workforce participation increases. Reports show rising participation of women in education, business, and employment. Analysts describe the trend as a positive sign for economic growth. Diplomatic engagement intensifies globally. Diplomatic activity has increased as leaders seek cooperation on security, trade, and climate challenges through international forums. Global economy shows signs of stabilization. A new report suggests the global economy is gradually stabilizing, though inflation and geopolitical risks continue to pose challenges. Air travel demand continues to rise. Airlines report rising passenger demand as travel confidence improves. Several carriers have added routes to meet growing demand. Cybersecurity threats prompt warnings. Experts warn of rising cyber threats targeting businesses and individuals. Authorities urge stronger passwords and improved digital awareness. Housing affordability remains a concern. Housing affordability remains a major concern in many cities. Rising rents and interest rates continue to pressure households. Electric vehicle sales gain momentum. Electric vehicle sales are increasing as governments offer incentives and charging infrastructure improves. Global oil prices show volatility. Oil prices fluctuated amid supply concerns and geopolitical tensions, prompting uncertainty in energy markets. Healthcare access expanded in rural areas. Governments are investing in rural healthcare facilities to improve access to medical services and reduce urban pressure. Education technology adoption grows. Schools and universities are increasingly adopting digital learning tools to enhance education delivery. Public safety measures. Reviewed authorities have reviewed public safety measures following recent incidents, emphasizing preparedness and coordination. Urban air quality remains a challenge. Air pollution levels remain high in several major cities, raising health concerns among residents. Agricultural support programs announced. New agricultural support measures have been announced to help farmers cope with rising costs. Stock markets end. Mixed. Global stock markets closed mixed as investors weighed economic data and policy signals. Mental health awareness expands. Governments and organizations are expanding mental health awareness campaigns nationwide. Digital payments continue to rise. Digital payment usage continues to grow, driven by convenience and improved security features. Ports face congestion issues. Major ports are experiencing congestion, affecting supply chains and delivery timelines. Renewable energy jobs increase. The renewable energy sector continues to generate new employment opportunities worldwide. Wildlife conservation efforts intensify. Conservation groups are increasing efforts to protect endangered species and habitats. Youth skill programs gain attention. Skill development programs targeting youth are gaining traction as job markets evolve. Public transport expansion. Planned cities have announced plans to expand public transport networks to reduce congestion. Digital privacy concerns raised. Advocacy groups have raised concerns about data privacy and user protection online.